Hello you lovely people, welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel. I was just trying to decide what to do then. I was cutting out these little daisy petals and I thought I'll put you on because I'm just about to make a make, and I thought I'll just put you on so I don't forget and start making. And then I thought, well, why are you doing that, Kirsten? Because that, let's just tell you where I'm at, shall I? And then I can decide what to do. Thank you for joining me today. I'm going to be making a little bit for my Phenology, Arty Arty Phenology Journal. And this is another of Tracy's kits. It's called Daffodils and Daisies. And daffodils are the flower for January. Daisies are the flower... January. Daffodils are the flower for March. Daisies are the flower for April. So I thought actually I would do a little trifold with this kit. And so these are, the daffodils are one page that I've done half side. The daisies are one page I've done half size. This I've done full size, but I'm going to have to cut it down a bit, I think, to get it to fit in my journal. Yeah, see, I'm going to have to lose the top and make it square rather than tab shape, but I'm okay about that. And let's just do that now before I forget that I need to do it and then start decorating and discover things are in the wrong place. I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing yet. I have, however, dug out some bits and I've been busy collecting some bits. These are bits of fabric that I'd stamped with various things. That was a wee stamp that I don't know quite where that came from. But these all ones are from a kit from Sizzix called Birdsong, and it's a lovely wee kit. It's got these three birds, it's got some music, but it's also got that says moment, and then we've got a song one, sing one there, and I like these wee bits as well. But the nice thing about this particular kit is it's one of these, it's got bits of tickets which I don't quite understand that are in the kit as well, but it's got these birds, it's got dies for the birds as well. I need to decide how to, it's not a very easy packaging to work with. Shall we get on with it? I thought what I would do is, let's decide how we're going. I'm going to decorate this first. I want some, this is two of the pages. This is the tags of this. This is a page that I just wanted to back it with the same kind of thing. I didn't want to put a layer on top of it and make it any thicker. I'm just wondering what I want, whether I want that on the outside with the dark inside, or that on the outside with that in, or I could even do it like a little, like that, couldn't I? Yeah, let's have about that off this side. With a pocket in there rather than it opening again. I think I'm going to do that. So let's just cut off a corner of this, something like, let's not take it right from the corner. Let's cut it a bit. Let's have it a bit like that. flap will go over that like that. Let's ink this. What might I do now? I think I'm going to put maybe a bit of this. This is done on, this is the stamp I use a lot. You've seen me use this a lot if you've watched me before. It's this one, and it's just a kind of generic. I have no idea where I got that from. I think it might have been Your Creative Studio, but I'm not 100% sure. Do I want that in there? Oh, do I want it on there? I might want it on there actually. Let's tear this out. This is a turmeric tea bag. I'm going to put a bit of something across there. Yeah, so I'm just thinking maybe, not that one. I've got a brown one somewhere I think as well. Oh, I've got smaller brown ones. Smaller brown one. And then we could put, we got our grasses. I love these grasses. Put the grass on the black. Let's put, we've got this really kind of charcoaly black. I think I need the black. Have I got black ones? Yeah, there's a black one. Oh, I could use the blue because I think that's too much. Do I want those two the other way around? Do I want a big? Let's see. I've also got this. Oh, which kind of echoes what's going on inside, doesn't it? Echoes the kind of grey of inside. And then where's a small? No, there's a small yellow one out. It wasn't it? A small yellow one. And then. Oh, I think we might want more than just the one of them. Okay, so I've now stuck down all the bits I decided to use for that, and I've also decided what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to have it as a, so it'll be in my journal like this. Show you. Need to pick a page. Oh, it might be quite good to go on this page actually. Is that an idea? Because then it could continue recording, because that almost looks like trees as well. We've got, this is the first picture, it's built quite a bit more. We've got magpies just outside in the beech tree, and they're building a nest. We were hoping they weren't going to, but they're definitely building a nest. So I'm just thinking if it goes in there, I could record everything about the magpies nest building in there, because that kind of does look a bit like trees, but I could still put a daffodil or something on the front of that, put the rest of the magpies on here, open that up. Or beech trees so tall now, magpies are nest building in them. Yeah, I quite like that. So I think I'm going to put it on that page there. So I'm going to stick it down there. This will come open, and then this will be, I can tuck things in, but I also want to stamp on here a continuation of this idea with this stamp, which is a stamp as an honour as Tim Holtz one. I bought it as a separate block already mounted like this, but it is part of a set, and I can't remember what the set's called. Now it's off the bottom slightly, but that's not too bad. And you see what I'm thinking. Oh, see, that's not bad. It's a shame that didn't print up the top there, that last wee bit up there. But never mind, we've got what we wanted. So let's just stick down along here. Put something like that on there. Sing across the top there. No, I don't think so. I do want something across the top there. I might have a look in my, because it's kept in the other room, I've got these big encyclopedias, and I might look to see if there's a magpie bit that I can then stick across that bit there. Yes, I've done it again. I forgot to press play when I came back. Let's just, oh dear. I decided that I'm not going to use these Daisy and Daffodil at the moment, because I'm making this into a magpie wee folder. I found a bit about a magpie in my, it's over 100 years old encyclopedia. I've got lots and lots of versions of it, volumes of it, so that I can write on this bit. I can tuck something in here. The moment I'm working on this side, which this is a pocket, and I'm using the Arty Arty because I decided I wasn't using this because it's magpie, it's now on, and it doesn't work with what I was thinking when I decided to start working. See, I don't know, I think you maybe missed that. Me deciding where it was going. I decided that when I was flipping through here, trying to decide where it's going. You can see how I've been using this so far. I've put that little bird because the birds are nesting all over the place. This is another March daffodil. This actually comes from the paper mill. I've found some birds that are nesting. I've listed all the birds there. I think you've already saw that bit, didn't you? That's the last snowdrop. This is the juniper starting to bud. This is preparing the garden for the veggies. That's the bean poles going up, and these two beds have been prepared. This is, we're moving the herb bed into here, so hopefully the herbs will arrive and we can start planting them up and get them moving. I've just put this wee bit of paper on here because it's kind of reminded me of blossom, and I just brought it over the page as well. I just like that. That's not 100% sure where that's from. But this is the page I'm currently working on for this, and I've taken a picture of, this is a magpie's nest, and the magpie's nest is now growing. Magpies end up doming their nests so that they can't be got at from birds of prey because they're right up the top of the trees, and they end up doming their nest. So this magpie's nest is being built I can see it if I look out my window here. And I decided that I was going to put this on this page to record the magpie, because during the rest of spring, it might not be in March or April even, but during the rest of spring, we'll probably see this nest disappear behind leaves, and we'll get an idea whether or not there's going to be baby magpies. Now, I've got mixed feelings about that, because we have lots of other smaller birds. Some of them are not around a lot any longer, because the small birds are really finding life tough, and magpies will try and raid their nests, but that is the nature of nature. And I'm hoping that maybe if we leave food out for the magpies, they'll leave the birds alone. That's my hope. We can but hope. So I need to discover what's best, other than birds and eggs, to leave out for the magpie. They did used to get into our bird feeder, but they ate virtually everything in it straight away, and they scared away the little birds. So I don't really want to encourage them, but if we can have a different feeder that's like a magpie feeder over in another bit of the garden, maybe they'll leave the nestlings alone. So I've decided that rather than putting daffodils and daisies on here, I've got this corner that we cut off here. That was down here, wasn't it? And I made a pocket of it using some of the Arty Arty bits. And I also use, these are the bits I was telling you about. Oh, as she throws things all over the place. These are the bits I was telling you about that are the offcuts from the die cut, these die cuts. And so I've used some of them around here to just kind of try and give the nest building idea. I've also stamped one of the smaller, because I think I said that these are, you're supposed to stamp them and then die cut them out, but actually I quite like the die cuts without the stamper on them. But there are smaller of these squirrely stamps as well, and I did get it out to show you because I hadn't shown you earlier. Here we go. It's from Paper Tree ink, and it's circle scribbles, and the circle, there's also line scribbles as well, but there's 1, 2, 3 have dies for them. This one, the lines, and these 3 tiny ones don't have dies for them, and I'm sure that that one there, the whole of that one there, would fit in one of the other ones. But I don't have any other stamps from that company at all. It was one of these stamps I saw and I thought, oh, I want that. So I'm thinking I'm going to stick that down there, so that will go in there and then you can get in there. I haven't thought about how it might be kept closed, but I think because it's in the corner like that, because when you turn that it's not going to open, and then when you turn that next one it's not going to open, I think it's going to be fine because it's in the corner. It's not going to need anything other to keep it closed. And if I'm wrong, well, it's my own fault, because I won't be able to retrofix something in that wee corner. Now what I decided to do was I want to stamp a feather up here, and this is just a generic feather that is one of the ones that I've got in my stamp collection, and I'm just going to stamp it, I think, like that. I might stamp it again down here coming off the page. I think I almost certainly will, but what I need to do is I need to put my board in here. Oh yes, like that, like that. And then I've made these 3 bits. This is part of a bigger piece. I've got that piece, and I think the other piece is another piece as well that's even redder. I think that's right. Oh yes, there's a piece in between those two. That's what it is. That takes it from the orange to the green. And I've backed them. Oh, I haven't backed that one. Oh, that's because I'm not using that one. I'm using this one. So I've backed these 3 with a bit more of this that's got a bit paler, so that one's gone a bit darker, but I can write on there. And I've just put this bit of stamped just for a bit of decoration. And then what I'm doing is, rather than stapling these together or sticking them together or whatever, I'm just put them together with this pin that's like the top of that one. That's what that's like. That's a bigger version. And that means I can take them out and write on the back of them, or I can add other things to them. Maybe if I end up with a magpie feather, I might pin it on, or I might stick it around the back. That can stick over the top. I can add things to that bundle if I want. I can change what's in that bundle if I want. So that's what that's. It's not about it being a tag that's a tag in its own right. It's about it being a wee collection of things that then can sit in the pocket. Let's now stick this in the book, in my journal. Before we do that though, let's put that out the way. I've now stuck it in. I've put this extra bit of fabric across here so that it just, I'm hoping it will help keep it shut. I don't think it's going to go open just because it's down in the page. I will need to probably just make sure it's not catching because it is quite close to the page edge. If it gets too big, I can always just leave it open like that. If it gets too big, too bulky inside, but I don't think it will, because I could just put something else on another page, and it's not going to be all. This is just going to be about this part of the magpie nest. We'll see what happens. But you can see how it's grown from here. We're now getting this protection from the birds of prey above it. I also looked through my birds, and I had this. And I've got a whole page which I'm putting with my Arty Arty Phenology Journal. There's the wee babies. The wee babies have wee short tails. I didn't know that about them. But I think I'm going to put this down here. I've backed it. I've kept that rest of that page because I might use other bits of it. I'm thinking I'm going to put it down in this corner and leave the tail sticking out. Maybe not quite to that extent. I might even leave it sticking out like that. So I've backed it on a bit and just done some stamping on there, just so that when it's over this side, you might think, oh, what's that? I'll know it's a magpie, but because it doesn't look like, might catch me out as well, who knows. Yeah, but I'm not going to stick that down just now because there's going to be at least one more picture of the nest until the leaves are out and we can't see what is happening to the nest. I'm going to take, there's probably another 2 actually. I wish I'd put that one a wee bit further up, but it is what it is. We'll see, it might be connected onto the next. I might start using this page for it. I might stick one on the back of here. I might stick it on the inside in here. I might tuck it in here in another tag. I've not done anything for in here because I might write something on something for in there. I'll come back when I need that space. That's when I'll decide what's going in there. But I do like this little, I do like interactive pieces, as you know, so I do just like the fact it's a wee flip over there. Got a tuck in there, and we'll put our magpie on there once we've got those. So at the moment I'm going to tuck this magpie in here so it doesn't get lost. Yeah, oh, I was going to show you the other thing, wasn't I? The other thing that I've been doing is I've been filling in my temperatures, and it's interesting, it's not until you do it but you realise that this this needs some work, so it won't actually be like this when I get into the next one, because every signature has this in the centre, but it's just blank. I need to somehow grade this a bit better. See, it's only going up to 80, it's gone down to -5, which this time of year still might get to -5 at night. The temperatures, I'm doing temperature high and low, which is night and day, so the nighttime temperature is always going to be lower, so I think I might change it to being in daylight hours, temperatures only in daylight hours, and then maybe a low for a night temperature, just one low temperature. I need to have more options. We've got sun, overcast, overcast, light rain. I was trying to think out, because you can see what happens. I've ended up, I didn't quite know what to write on there, and then it was overcast, and then it started light raining, so I changed the O to the L and put LR, but I haven't got LR in my key here, so I need to deal with that as well. Or I need to maybe put actually what the weather's doing as opposed to the charts, maybe on this page or something. I don't know. I just see I don't have another. I did have loads of this stuff left over that I've been using to back things for the past year. I suppose it would make more sense to have all this all on the one page, and then this would be on this page, and maybe that's what I need to do. But I also need to think about how I'm going to change these numbers and have them working. Or I could do, yeah, I need to have basically what I'm saying is, I'm just fast forward you through all that. Basically what I'm saying is, I've not got this right yet, so this is a work in progress, and what I learn from doing this particular page will then be carried forward to future pages. Anyway, for now, let's go back to what I was actually doing, which was this one, and say thank you. I don't think I've done anything. I'm just checking. I don't think I've done anything further into this. No. Thank you so much for watching. You take care. I hope this isn't confusing you. Please let me know if I'm confusing you. Let me know how I'm not being clear, so that I can change how I'm doing things, and hopefully you can improve your experience. You take care. Thanks for watching. Keep crafting. Bye for now.